Hello everyone. The royal family drama has reached new heights, but amidst the chaos, one figure shines with compassion, grace, and determination. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales. As the monarchy faces internal conflicts and an uncertain future, Catherine's efforts to heal fractured family ties have become the focus. Through it all, she remains steady and unwavering, a pillar of strength for the monarchy. While Meghan seeks to publicize her version of events, Catherine quietly works behind the scenes to repair the damage. She understands that true royalty isn't about drama or spectacle, it's about serving others, doing the right thing, and upholding the legacy of the crown. Her actions exemplify this ideal. Even when dealing with her own personal challenges, her recent outreach to Harry, offering him an olive branch, speaks volumes about her character and her dedication to family unity. Catherine's strength lies in her ability to focus on the bigger picture, something Meghan has never fully grasped. Meghan has been so absorbed in her own story that she's overlooked the very opportunity that could have made her truly influential within the royal family. She had the chance to use her platform to drive meaningful change, but instead she chose a path filled with drama, scandal, and self-promotion, pulling Harry further into a web of manipulation. In doing so, Meghan has ensured that her time in the royal spotlight will be brief, while Catherine's legacy will endure for generations. It's quite ironic. Meghan wanted to break free from the royal family, yet in doing so, she has secured her place in royal history, though not in the way she likely intended. She'll be remembered as the woman who couldn't handle the pressures of duty, choosing fame over responsibility. In contrast, Catherine will be remembered as a steady force, the woman who guided the monarchy into a new era with grace, dignity, and an unwavering commitment to her family and her role. As time goes on, the difference between these two women will become even more evident. Catherine embodies everything Meghan could have been if she had been open to learning, growing, and truly understanding the essence of service. Instead, Meghan chose to burn bridges, cut ties, and tear apart the very institution that gave her so much. In doing so, she's left with little more than empty headlines and a quickly fading reputation. Meghan's actions will shape her legacy, but it will be Catherine's strength, poise, and leadership that will define the future of the Stuart monarchy. With her focus on healing the rift with Harry, Catherine is showing the world what real leadership looks like. In the end, it will be Catherine's legacy that lasts long after the dust settles from this difficult chapter in royal history. It seems the saga of Harry and Meghan has reached a point where reality and absurdity have become impossible to tell apart. What once seemed like a promising couple has now spiraled into a never-ending cycle of self-made drama, with Meghan's constant thirst for fame and attention threatening to pull Harry deeper into it. It's as though Harry has become a bystander in his own life, with every move controlled by his wife, whose grip on reality seems just as weak as her understanding of royal traditions. But this isn't just about Meghan's behavior. It's about Harry's role in this ongoing spectacle, and how he seems oblivious to the fact that he's heading for disaster. The more you watch his increasingly erratic actions, the clearer it becomes that he's no longer in charge of his own life. He's caught in a web of manipulation created by Meghan, who has a strange ability to convince him that every action of the royal family is a personal attack. How did we get here? How did Harry, once so beloved and with a clear sense of purpose and duty, become so lost in his wife's manipulative game? It's a question that's been on the minds of many royal watchers, and unfortunately, the answer seems all too clear. Meghan has trapped him in a web, using her carefully crafted image of victimhood to keep him by her side. What's even more troubling is how Harry seems completely unaware of it all. Let's be honest about it. Harry's current situation reveals a deep emotional and mental vulnerability. Watching him continue down this path is like watching someone spiral into addiction. It's not just the constant media appearances or the endless interviews where they criticize the royal family. It's the fact that Harry seems to be drifting further from the things that once defined him, his family, his duty, and his sense of self. Instead of standing up for what's right, Harry is being led by the hand by someone who has made it her mission to destroy everything that once gave him purpose. The Meghan effect is real, and it's slowly turning Harry into a shadow of the man he used to be. It may be time for a wake-up call. Harry needs to break free from the delusion he's been living in. This isn't just about Meghan. This is about him. his well-being, his future, and the legacy he's creating. At this point, it's clear that the longer he stays trapped in Meghan's web, the more he risks losing everything that truly matters. The real question is, will he realize this before it's too late? Meghan's determination to pull Harry back into her world, despite the toxic grip she's had on him, says a lot about the kind of royal she is. She's unlike some other members of the family. Catherine understands how precious life is, especially with King Charles's ongoing battle with cancer. As time passes, she has made it her mission to bring harmony back, not just for the sake of the monarchy, but for the sake of family, something Prince Harry seems to have lost sight of. Here's the truth. Addiction isn't always about substance abuse. Sometimes it's about emotional and psychological dependency, and that's exactly what we're witnessing with Harry and Meghan. He's become emotionally dependent on her, unable to think for himself, and completely blind to the toxic world she's created around him. Like an addict in denial, Harry continues to spiral deeper into a reality where logic, reason, and family are pushed aside in favor of self-gratification. The royal family? They've become a distant memory, replaced by two self-proclaimed victims, trying to carve out their own names. This is where it gets truly tragic. Harry was once beloved by the public. People admired his sense of humor, his charitable work, and most importantly, his close bond with his brother, Prince William. But now, it seems he has disconnected from everything that once brought him joy and purpose. His relationships with his family, not just with his brother and father, but with anyone who has tried to support him, are becoming increasingly strained. And who's to blame? Meghan, of course. She's become the one pulling the strings, controlling the narrative. While Harry moves like a puppet, caught in a world of false stories and media manipulation, he's lost his sense of direction. It's becoming clearer every day that he doesn't even recognize who he is anymore. It's heartbreaking to watch someone who had so much potential fall so far, but it's also incredibly frustrating. Harry is so absorbed in Meghan's narrative that he's completely lost sight of what really matters, his family. Instead of finding peace and mending his relationship with his father, King Charles, Harry has chosen to stay distant, holding onto Meghan's every word as if it's the truth. The irony is striking. He could have had everything: the love of his family, the respect of his people, and a life full of meaning. Instead, he's chosen a life filled with drama, created by someone who doesn't understand what true service, duty, or family truly mean. But it's not too late for Harry. There's still time for him to reclaim his life and reconnect with the family that once supported him without question. However, it will take more than just a few calls or apologies. A complete change in mindset is necessary. Harry must take a hard look at himself and realize that the life he's living now is not the one he was meant to lead. Harry needs to break free from Meghan's overwhelming grip, rediscover who he truly is, and seek the healing that only his family can offer. The road to redemption won't be easy, and there will be many challenges along the way. But if Harry truly cares about his future, his legacy, and his family, he must make the tough decision. It's time for him to step away from the harmful influence Meghan has had on him and return to the family that has always stood by him. He must reconnect with his roots and the people who have always supported him, working to heal the bonds that have been broken. This isn't just about Harry's relationship with William or Charles. It's about saving himself. The longer he stays caught in the lies and manipulation, the more he risks losing his true identity, his self-respect, and his place in history. Meghan has shown little respect for the traditions of the royal family, and Harry seems to be following the same path. But it doesn't have to end this way. Harry still has the opportunity to step back from the turmoil and make a life-changing choice. It's time for him to break free from Meghan's manipulative influence. He must see clearly and realize that the family he's been distancing himself from could be his greatest support. If Harry truly wants to find his rightful place in the world and live up to his potential, he needs to leave behind the toxic relationship that's taken hold of his life. Only then can he rebuild, find peace, and regain the honor and respect he once had. Amid the ongoing royal drama that continues to capture global attention, one figure remains a shining example of grace, humility, and steadfast commitment to duty. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is much more than her royal title. She has consistently demonstrated the grace, strength, and dedication of a true future queen, qualities that make her the perfect partner to Prince William and a deserving leader of the monarchy. Unlike the ongoing drama surrounding Harry and Meghan, whose actions often appear driven by personal ambition and public attention, Catherine stands as a beacon of dignity and sincere compassion. From the very start of her royal life, she has gracefully balanced her responsibilities with genuine empathy. She has never sought fame, used her position for personal gain, or portrayed herself as a victim. Instead, Catherine has embraced her role with quiet determination, proving her commitment through actions that speak louder than words. Her devotion to her family, her charitable efforts, and her responsibilities to the monarchy is unwavering, setting a standard of service that inspires admiration worldwide. It's Catherine's quiet and steadfast leadership that defines her as a future queen who will inspire generations. The contrast between her approach and that of Harry and Meghan is striking. While they seem to chase headlines with controversial remarks, public grievances, and attention-seeking media stunts, Catherine remains focused on creating real, meaningful change. Her charitable efforts, whether in early childhood development, mental health advocacy, or supporting military families, speak volumes. These genuine contributions to bettering lives resonate far more than any fleeting media soundbite. It's this unwavering commitment to serving others that has earned her admiration, not just in the UK but around the world. While Harry and Meghan appear consumed by disputes with their past and family, Catherine looks ahead, always considering how best to serve the people and the monarchy. To fully appreciate Catherine's depth of character, one need only compare her steady dedication to the turbulence and manipulation often associated with Harry and Meghan. While Catherine extends a genuine hand of reconciliation filled with empathy and an open heart, Meghan continues to manipulate, drawing Harry deeper into a world centered on self-interest and victimhood. There's no denying it, Meghan Markle has turned Prince Harry into a shadow of his former self. Once a man admired globally, he now seems trapped in a cycle of tabloid controversies and self-made drama, far removed from the values of family and loyalty he once upheld. Catherine, in stark contrast, shines through as a figure of compassion and sincerity. Her empathy and kindness toward others are not acts for attention, but reflections of her genuine character. Time and again, she proves her understanding of true service, not as a means to promote herself, but as a heartfelt commitment to making a difference. Whether it's offering comfort to a sick child, participating in charitable work without seeking the spotlight, or being a steady and loving presence in her family's life, Catherine exemplifies the quiet strength and humility of a true leader. Catherine radiates warmth and compassion, inspiring admiration in a way that feels effortless. She doesn't need to draw attention to her efforts. Her actions speak louder than any words. Her quiet strength naturally earns respect and admiration, without seeking it, making her a powerful presence in the modern monarchy. In a world where public figures are often criticized for being out of touch, Catherine stands apart. She remains grounded, approachable, and relatable, embodying not just the essence of royalty, but the true meaning of leading with heart. As the British monarchy evolves, it's clear that Catherine's leadership will play a vital role in its success and continued relevance. Unlike the spectacle surrounding Harry and Meghan, Catherine has shown that genuine service is what people value most. Her ability to unite, connect on a personal level, and make others feel truly appreciated sets her apart. Rather than fueling division, she fosters understanding and brings people together, cementing her place as a symbol of hope and grace for the future. In stark contrast, Harry and Meghan's public image continues to falter with every new controversy. Their relentless pursuit of building their own brand while distancing themselves from the monarchy has left them appearing disconnected from the very people they once claimed to care about. It's disheartening to watch them chase relevancy, while pushing away the family that could have been their strongest support. Amid this turmoil, Catherine stands as a steady symbol of dignity and purpose. While Harry seems to have lost his direction, Driven by his wife's ambitions and grievances amplified by the media, Catherine remains focused on creating a stronger, more compassionate monarchy that truly resonates with the people. There's a striking irony in how the public perceives Catherine's genuine kindness compared to Meghan's dramatic displays. Catherine's quiet dedication and authentic compassion continue to win hearts, solidifying her role as a cornerstone of the monarchy's future and a beacon of hope in challenging times. While Meghan continues to portray herself as a victim of royal conspiracies, Catherine quietly earns admiration by embodying her values. She doesn't seek attention or create drama. Instead, her warmth, humility, and grace naturally draw people to her. The contrast is striking. One seeks to dismantle the institution for personal gain, while the other works to uplift it with love, respect, and unwavering dedication. And then there's Harry. It's hard not to feel a sense of sadness when reflecting on how much he has changed. Once a vibrant, beloved figure known for his charm and enthusiastic approach to royal duties, he now appears as a shadow of his former self. The man who once resisted negativity seems to have been overtaken by the very toxic influences he once stood against. Catherine's steady presence only highlights the difference. Where she brings unity and hope, others create division and turmoil. A difference that continues to shape public perception. It's heartbreaking, not out of sympathy for Harry, but because of how far he strayed from the man he could have been. He had everything: the respect of his family, a sense of duty, and a promising future as a key part of the monarchy. Yet he chose a path that led him away from it all, into the arms of someone who, instead of helping him grow into his best self, has influenced him to turn away from the values and connections that once defined him. Through it all, Catherine has remained a beacon of grace and dignity. She exemplifies what it means to be a true royal, someone who embraces leadership with responsibility, values family, and commits to serving others. Catherine understands that being part of the royal family isn't about seeking fame or self-promotion. It's about representing something far greater than oneself. While Meghan continues to fuel her narrative of self-promotion and victimhood, Catherine stays steadfast, dedicating herself to service, compassion, and love. Her quiet strength shines as a reminder of what true royalty is meant to embody. Catherine doesn't seek attention or validation. Her actions speak volumes. It's her unwavering sense of duty and quiet strength that make her not just a future queen, but the queen the people truly deserve. As the monarchy moves forward, it's clear that under Catherine's steady and compassionate leadership, it will continue to thrive. The monarchy stands at a crossroads, with many questioning its future. Yet one thing is certain: as long as Catherine leads with love, humility, and integrity, the institution will not only endure but flourish. Looking ahead, it's hard not to feel hopeful and excited for what's to come. With Catherine at the helm, guiding the monarchy into a new era, we can trust it will be one defined by compassion, dedicated service, and an unwavering commitment to the people. Her leadership promises a future where the monarchy remains relevant and respected, inspiring generations to come. In conclusion, Princess Catherine represents the very essence of modern royalty. She embodies the qualities the monarchy needs: a future queen who understands the profound impact of love, kindness, and service. Her leadership will shape the future of the British monarchy, standing as a shining example of what it truly means to be royal. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan have chosen a different path, one marked by self-promotion and a disregard for the values that uphold the monarchy's strength and purpose. In contrast, Catherine remains a steadfast reminder of genuine royalty, someone who serves, loves, and leads with unwavering grace. In the end, it is Catherine who will emerge as the true face of the monarchy, a queen in every sense of the word. With her quiet dignity and timeless elegance, she will continue to inspire and guide the monarchy into a future built on compassion, unity, and dedication. Under pressure, Catherine understands the complexity of family dynamics. However, unlike Meghan, who seems to thrive on division and drama, Catherine works toward unity. The difference is striking. Catherine doesn't need scandals or manipulation to stay in the spotlight. She knows that true strength comes from kindness, humility, and a steadfast commitment to her family and her royal duties. This is where the real contrast lies between Catherine and Meghan. One is a steady symbol of stability, while the other has perfected the art of creating chaos for personal gain. If you enjoyed this exploration of the royal family and the contrasting journeys of Catherine, Harry, and Meghan, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more royal updates. Stay tuned for the latest insights. As we all know, there's never a dull moment in the world of royalty. Catherine's recent efforts to heal the rift between Prince Harry and the royal family are not only commendable but also essential. As King Charles's health declines, the monarchy's future feels uncertain. It's more important than ever for the family to stay united during these critical times. Yet, instead of seeking unity, Harry seems increasingly determined to distance himself. His bond with the royal family grows weaker, influenced by Meghan's hold over him. It's heartbreaking to see a man who once had everything now consumed by a need to control narratives and prove a point to the media. Meanwhile, Catherine remains focused on the greater good, healing, reconciliation, and protecting what truly matters, family. In contrast, Meghan has made it clear that family is not her priority. Her relentless quest for fame and her attempts to rewrite royal history have only served to deepen the divide between Harry and the family that once welcomed him. It's almost laughable how Meghan has positioned herself as the victim, despite being the one pulling the strings all along. Harry's blind loyalty to her isn't just heartbreaking, it's also incredibly harmful to the royal family. Meghan knows exactly what she's doing, exploiting Harry's vulnerabilities to push her own agenda, all while pretending to stand for change. In reality, she's just reshaping the narrative to serve her needs, and Harry has fallen right into her trap. The sad irony is that in her effort to escape the monarchy, Meghan has done more to harm it than anyone could have anticipated. Each time she speaks out or shares another bombshell about her time within the royal family, she only pushes herself further away from the institution that once embraced her. What's even more absurd is her complete disregard for the legacy and responsibilities of being part of such an esteemed family. She didn't just marry into royalty, she set out to dismantle it. Now, with Harry by her side, they both seem to be sinking deeper into a mess of their own making. Meanwhile, Catherine stands firm, focused on what truly matters: her family, her duty, and her legacy. It's hard to believe that this is the same Harry who once graced magazine covers, praised for his charm, wit, and genuine connection with the public. That Harry seems to be gone, replaced by someone lost in the chaos Meghan has created. He's been replaced by a man who, while still holding the title of prince, has lost something far more crucial: his sense of purpose. He's been manipulated into believing that his family is the enemy, when in reality, the only thing tearing his family apart is his own blind devotion to Meghan and her constantly changing narrative.